Hi everybody, it's Pastor Vicki from Zion Lutheran Church. I wanted to introduce you to my friend Sheri. You heard me talk about her in my sermon, you heard me mention her in our prayers, and I wanted you to see her and know her, so I'm going to give her an opportunity to tell you a little bit about herself and about the Warming Center.
Hey everybody, so first and super importantly, I want to say thank you to Zion for hosting us. I know that it was a big ask, especially in the year of a pandemic, and I cannot even begin to express how grateful we are. And just to give you a little glimpse of what you have created by allowing us into your spiritual home. Today we had a wedding. 2 of our Warming Center guests got married, and now while I'm talking to you, folks are eating a cake that we pieced together with donated cakes, using frosting to make it all fancy and leftover Valentine's Day decorations to make it beautiful and filled with love. And that is, one of the things that happen. People will often ask me, how do I help the homeless or how do I get involved? And I always want to remind people that homeless is not a noun. It's an adjective that we can put with hardworking, loving, a pain in the butt, broken, amazing, healer, worker, and those are the people who you are in community with by opening up your home. And so we have folks who describe themselves as blue-collar workers whose body gave out before their insurance kicked in. We have people here who struggle with substance use disorder, and we have people here who struggle with mental health issues, and we have people here who I've watched take the boots off their feet to give them to somebody else who didn't have them, and then come to me and ask if I had an extra pair of tennis shoes because they had nothing to wear home. And that's the community that you've become a part of by opening your space to us. So thank you for that.
So are there any ways we can help you more right now for the next 2 weeks that we're here? Or beyond, forever?
So I think our biggest need, honestly, is volunteers. And I know that's scary for some folks and not doable for some folks, especially during a pandemic. But if it's something that you're able to do, it would be great to have you here. Having somebody from the congregation in the lobby to welcome folks and help them know to go downstairs, having somebody sit at our welcome desk, having extra support in the kitchen for folks who have the certification to do that, having folks sit and play chess or cards is huge. But if you want to volunteer and you can't or don't feel comfortable being in a group setting, we always need help with washing blankets, picking up food from food gatherers, returning boxes to food gatherers. There's a multitude of ways to plug in, even if you don't feel comfortable or physically, medically capable of being in the space. The other thing is that we're amazed, and it's an embarrassment of riches in terms of food right now here. That may change. I mean, it's always ebb and flow, but we don't seem to have a huge need for food. But drinks, there's always a need for drinks. People are thirsty. You're out in the cold. It's really easy to get dehydrated. So, juice, Gatorade, things like that are great. The other thing is people like a lot of sugar and a lot of cream in their coffee. So in the past, we've just gotten like gallons that we've all shared. But because of COVID, we need to have individual sugar packets and individual creamers. So donations of those things go a long way. Bus tokens are huge. People have to go back to the shelter once a week in the middle of the day for a COVID test. People also have to get to work, to doctor's appointments, to court appointments, and those bus tokens, not only that, but just getting back and forth to the day shelter is a big deal. Another thing is gift cards, and there's 2 ways that is useful. Gift cards in larger amounts, like $10 to $20 to places like Kroger, Meijer, Gordon Food Service, allow us to run out and grab those last minute items that we didn't know we needed until we went to reach for them and they weren't there. And then also small gift cards for like $5 to $10 for fast food places and coffee shops. And that is an amazing conflict resolution tool, because if you think about it, we've been dealing with the pandemic for about a year, and folks who are experiencing homelessness that for them, that means being in the same room with the same people day and night. I know my house was under quarantine for about 2 weeks, and I love my husband and I wanted to strangle him. And I had the advantage of going into the bedroom or taking a bath and shutting the door or going to sit in my car. The folks downstairs, they don't have that option. So they are irritated with someone and we say walk away, but there's nowhere for them to walk away to. And so it's nice to be able to give somebody a $5 gift card and say, go grab a sandwich, go grab a cup of coffee on me, take a bus ride, take a walk, come back this afternoon, come back in a few hours. And it gives people that opportunity to walk away. So it is just an invaluable conflict resolution tool to be able to have those. It's also a great way to say thank you to the people who take off their pair of boots and give them to someone who needs it, or who spend 90% of their day sitting in the lobby, sending people downstairs, or cleaning the bathroom when it got particularly gross. It's just, people don't do that for the gift card, but it's just a nice show of appreciation.
Awesome. Well, we love having Sheri around. She has the energy of a saint and the patience of the saint, energy of what is it, Energizer Bunny. I don't know. She's an amazing human being. I'm honored to know her and have her as a friend. And I'm glad you got to have a glimpse of her because I've talked so highly of her. So thank you, Zion, for all that you continue to do. Bless you and keep praying for our friends in this community. Take care.
Bye-bye.